Sam Stopplecamp, when did you come to Harlow and why?
I came in 2008, August. Primarily, we were looking for a place to have a family, a family-focused town. My wife found a job here. I didn't work too far away from Harlow. We've got the transport links and everything else, and find that it had everything that we needed as a family.
And what is that? What do you mean by that? Is it everything as a family?
So we've got a hospital. Obviously, we were looking at having children, so a good maternity unit. We've got plenty of schools here. Work. I work in transport, have done for the last 20 years on and off. Harlow is one of the major strategic transport hubs of the country. This area is very important. And then my wife, of course, she found a place to work. It's perfect for her. And then we've got all the amenities. We've got the swimming pool.
It's okay, we can keep, because it's important, this piece, and we'll keep rolling.
That's
here. It's about family, this piece.
There's family,
so the natural soundtrack on a Friday evening is something we're going to explore throughout this interview.
Yep. Well, that's my little one, Leah. So I now have 4 children. The schools are important, the education is important, activities are important. Harlow is unique because it wasn't just built to house people. It was built to give people lives and to have not just an existence but a wonderful experience of life. You know, we've got the outdoor center, we've got swimming pools, like I said, we've got all the activities you can think of. If you can think of it, except for skiing, they dug that up by all accounts.
Yeah.
You have everything here, and within a 10-15 mile radius, you can do almost anything. And this is a perfect place to live. It's a perfect place for family.
But you seem like a person who said, well, there's lots of opportunities in Harlow, and I'm going to get involved in the community and get involved here. Is that right?
Yeah. If you don't get involved with the community, you can't get your children involved with the community. I help out with a scout group. When I was a child, I was a scout. I understand the benefits of doing multiple different things. One of the things I like to do is to at least look at different things and try and experience different things. There's so many things to do in this world, but I'm nowhere near my bucket list. But if you have nothing for your children to do, how do they grow? How do they become well-rounded adults? I don't care if my children, become professional hockey players or, netball players, but they're able to try. And they're able to say, hey, Dad, I saw an advertisement for this. Can we try it? And that's what Harlow's got, and that's why I like the place.
And this is an interesting piece. As I said, we're talking a lot about family. Would you be upset in many years' time if they all move away, or would you say, hey, listen? They might say, hey, Dad, where's your accent from? We want to go and see that place.
Well, I was born and raised in England. My parents are American. I have a brother in Hawaii, a brother in Colorado, a brother in Kentucky, a sister in Cheshire. My family, my experience is about being split from my family. However, on my wife's side, my mother-in-law live 15 miles away, my sister-in-law 15 miles away. The English culture is very different. All I know is this: these people are coming from the hometown of Harlow. This is their hometown. They might move away, but they always know where they came from. And a lot of people say a lot of things about Harlow, but they at least have an identity. They know where they come from. No matter where they go in the world, they know where their home is. They know where they can come back to. So yeah, if they move away, that's part of life.
I know it's a generalisation. Do you like Harlow people?
God, I love them. Well, the people of Harlow, it's a cliche. They're all working class. They're all decent people. They're all looking for exactly the reason why I came here. A decent place. You know, a lot of them moved from London. And they moved from London because their play areas were bomb sites and the destruction. And you come here and, well, from where we're sitting to the Common, Harlow Common, I can almost throw a stone and get there. You've got to be a little bit gifted at throwing, but it's not that far. And it's a wide open space. There's playgrounds to my left, playgrounds to my right, green areas wherever you go, decent sized gardens, nice houses. These houses are so well built. People come here because they want the family, they want the life, and as a result, we're exactly the same. We fit in, and it's a beautiful thing.
What would you hope, we've mentioned this off camera before, that when we come back in 2022, or indeed, God willing, 2047,
2047.
what would you hope Harlow would look like in 2022, 2047?
The realism is Harlow is going to grow. There are going to be less green spaces. We're looking at Harlow North coming online, the Gilden Way project, Sumner's.
Yep, Sumner's, Lacken Priory.
Yeah. These things are going to take effect. There's not going to be as much green space. What I'm hoping for is that as they develop these places and as they grow, they maintain Gibbert's goal of having the green space as well as the business space as well as the beautiful residential areas. And I'm hoping that, you know, things like the hospital, God, our hospital is already oversubscribed. We're going to be massively expanding the town. Are we going to be equally expanding our services? That's the one thing I'm concerned. My major concern. But if in 2047 we have green areas within the residential structure, as long as we got the jobs and the services, this place is going to be a beautiful place.
What about education? Off camera, as I said, two of your children in the Holy Cross uniforms, and as a former Holy Cross student myself, 1966 to 1973. Are you happy with education? You know.
We have amazing potential in this town. I'm of the belief that the main teacher of any child is his parents. Well, in my case, her parents. If you don't take the time to ensure that they have the opportunities in the schools, then they're going to fail miserably. Our school structure here, with all the secondary schools, with all the primary schools, obviously Harlow College, the sixth forms, as long as we as parents make sure that those children go out and attempt good education, then we've got everything here that we need, and we can do very well.
So that, in conclusion, the 9 years you've been here so far, you've really enjoyed it, you've really embraced it, and you're just looking forward to continuing life in Harlow.
Very much so. Very much so. Yes, it's a beautiful place. To be honest with you, I can't imagine living anywhere else now. That's me.